September is nationally recognized as a time to step up for kids, a nationwide effort created to raise public awareness about the many issues facing our children and families across the United States. The Nevada legislature has designated the fourth Monday of every September as Children's Day, marking an annual statewide promise to step up for kids to help give Nevada's children a strong start. Today, I'll be joined with Commissioner June Kiliani in bringing up some amazing people from our Department of Family Services and some wonderful community partners who are here with us today. If those representatives from DFS would come up, please, and they'll introduce our special guests that's here with us today.
Not only does Wynn Las Vegas make donations to programs and services that benefit at-risk and foster care youth, but they are working hard hand in hand with the Department of Family Services to change the culture toward foster care in our community. On behalf of the Department of Family Services and the Clark County Commission, Commissioner Weekly and I would like to personally thank Wynn Las Vegas for their vision and ongoing investment in our community's children. Wynn Las Vegas's generosity is a reminder that we cannot do this work alone. It does take a village, it does take a community. We need the entire support in order to ensure the safety and well-being of our most vulnerable population. I believe Maurice is here today, and we have Ali here as well, and I'd like to turn it over to them before we give you the proclamation.
So I can't think of a better way to start my workday than to be here and receiving this proclamation. And so on behalf of my 12,000 colleagues at Wynn Las Vegas, we're really proud and honored to receive today's proclamation. You know, I've worked for Mr. Wynn for a long, long time, and actually starting in 1987. And whenever I've worked with him in his companies, you know, one of the things that we've always strived for is really about one of our core values today is care about everyone and everything. And the way he speaks about that is not just about the customers that come in our building, and it's not about the employees that work there, but it's about caring about people that work and live in our community outside and extending reach. And so the way that he wants us to understand what we do and provide service and excellence to our guests, you have to do that for your neighbors. You have to do that for the people in your community. And we're so proud of the work and the efforts that are being done by the Department of Family Services and working with the at-risk youth. It's extraordinary, and it is hard, and it's very difficult, and it's every day, and it's 24/7 every day. And without you, we wouldn't be in the same place we are in working toward a better community. And so for all of us at Wynn Las Vegas, we're so proud to partner and step up, and even step up even more, in being a part of helping you extend our services. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Give them a nice round of applause, please. We are so excited. Before we present this proclamation, I really think we ought to give a shameless plug to the wonderful workshop that we're going to host as well.
Yes, thank you, Commissioner. Yes, thank you. Thanks to the generous donation from Wynn Las Vegas and Mr. Steve Wynn, we will be hosting the Step Up for Kids Foster Friends Conference with the Wynn Las Vegas at the Wynn Resorts to really connect with the community, connect with our partners, because we can't do this work alone. And while there's always a need for more foster parents, quality foster parents, there's also a need for that community support for our foster parents and for our foster youth, so that our kids can grow up in an environment where they know that the community supports them, and the community together, hand in hand, we back them. As Commissioner June Kiliani said, it takes a village to raise a child, and together we are doing that thanks to the generosity of Wynn Las Vegas and Stepping Up for Kids.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. On behalf of the Board of County Commissioners and our county management, we just want to thank you as a wonderful community partner, and thank you very much for stepping up on behalf of the kids of Clark County. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Would you like to say something? Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Ali Hernandez. I was in Clark County's foster care system for 9 years. I think it's incredible what Wynn Las Vegas is doing to bridge the gap between foster youth and community partners, and just showing the name to a face which many people in Las Vegas know from the hotel, and making sure that there's an impact upon foster youth and those that are aging out really gives them, I would say, the ambition to achieve more and to overcome statistics. Thank you.
Thank you. That was very, you were articulate. That was awesome. And again, the Wynn has been our partner in many different endeavors, but too often we forget to recognize those in the community that take the ones that are maybe not always the sexiest issues that are out there. But this is absolutely, I think, a sexy issue as well as one that's absolutely of important. Open your facility, make sure we're doing training, that we're recruiting more foster parents. For anybody watching, we need foster parents that will serve for DFS as well as adoptive parents. So our door is always open for that part of it. So thank you once again.
That's what I'm investing in now. So I ask each and every one.
A group of talented and committed foster care supporters took part in a special workshop designed to encourage more people to get involved in a new program called Foster Friends.
We've called it Foster Friends just to represent that, again, not everybody has to be a foster parent.
This first ever Foster Friends conference brought together community leaders and foster care professionals. A series of workshops provided foster testimony and creative thinking to assist our most vulnerable population, abused and neglected children in Clark County.
Parents get their homes ready to receive kids. Wow.
Puma Mather is a true local hero. She's a devoted mother of 4 foster children and has spent much of her corporate career in diversity training and community affairs. But she knows that every foster child in Clark County can use a foster friend.
So we have 3,500 children in our county who deserve a place to be safe and loved. So it isn't overwhelming, right? That is only slightly larger than our largest high schools. So with 2 million living here, we have no shortage of intention.
Virginia Valentine is a former Clark County manager and now the president of the Nevada Resort Association. Also a foster parent, she is dedicated to finding members of the community to get involved in foster friends.
Anyone can help. You can, if you don't choose to become a foster parent yourself, there are a lot of things that children in foster care may not receive or that the agency can't provide.
So for example, if you're a business owner, can you offer discounts to foster families or to children or youth who are in the child welfare system? If you're a teacher, can you offer tutoring services? If you're a pastor and you work with the church system, can you offer a mentoring program?
To learn more about the Foster Friends program, call 702-455-1196 or send an email to dfspartnership@clarkcountynv.gov.
What you all do is truly important. You're making a difference in somebody's life.
We just want to know, based upon your universe and your perception, what is it that we could do to support our foster parents and our foster children. Maybe it's folks who say, hey, I'm not ready to be a foster parent yet, but I'd love to do mentoring, I'd love to do babysitting, I'd love to do coaching, tutoring.
What I'm going to tell you today is just a few ways you can help. So of course you can become a foster parent. If that's not for you though, there's all kinds of things you can do to help foster families and to help those children.
Helping is really important, and it's even more important when it's tied to what the needs of the other person are, right? And so we have an intention to give, and as a community, if we could align that intention to DFS's needs, that is, express curiosity first. What is it that you need right now? What is the large barrier that's in your way? What is the most pressing problem? Let's ask that first.
Well, what would help me as a foster parent and all the other foster parents in Clark County would be to see more businesses, corporations get on board with this issue. You know, even if it's a 10% discount at a restaurant, an Applebee's or a Chili's, or 10% off at the movie theater, or, you know, it goes a long way.
We heard about the resilience of children. It is incredible the hell we can manage because that's what makes us so spectacular as human beings.
This little boy was taking the starfish, throwing them back into the ocean. And the old man came and he said, well, what are you doing? You aren't making a difference. And the little boy picked up a starfish and he threw it back into the ocean and said, I'm making a difference to that one. What the potential foster friends has is you have the ability to provide this network, this village of folks that can begin to step up and do exactly what this little boy did. It took one person to make a difference. Imagine if there was more than just that little boy picking up those thousands of starfish.
And then let's channel all of these community assets and goodwill and intention into a way that moves the needle for as many kids and families as we possibly can.
I see foster friends strengthening, empowering families. I see it helping the children and helping the children realize that foster care does not define them, that they define foster care. They're not just a child that is lost in the system. They're somebody, they're important, they're known, and they are loved.